Now see, mean. So mean, we are going to start mean. Three types of averages we have to do, that is mean, median and mode. So first of all we are going to start mean. So mean, we have to read in individual series. Three types of series we have read now: individual, discrete and continuous. So how many methods are there? In individual there are two methods. One is direct method and the second one is shortcut. Here direct, shortcut. Shortcut is also called assumed mean. Shortcut is also called assumed mean. Assumed mean. And here in continuous we have to do direct, shortcut, that is also assumed mean, and there is one more method, that is a step deviation method. And one more thing, in each and every class now you have to be with your calculator. Simple calculator is allowed in your paper, not scientific. So step deviation method. So one by one we will read about each method: direct, then shortcut, then direct, then shortcut, then direct, then shortcut, and a step deviation. So altogether there are 7 methods to find the mean. Okay, so first we are going to start with individual. In individual, which type of data is given? Just simply spread it out in a line. So in individual, first of all we are going to do direct. Suppose x is given 2, 3, 7, 4, 5 and we have to find mean. So mean will be simply summation of x by n. That means just you add only 2 plus 3 plus 7 plus 4 plus 5 upon 5. So this will be 3 plus 2, 5, 7, 12, 4, 16, 5, 21 by 5, and that will be 21 by 5 will be how much? 5 4 ja 20 and 5 2 ja 10. Okay, 4.2. Is it clear? This is the simple direct method. Next is shortcut method. So there will be no method mentioned in your question that by which method we have to find the mean, but we can decide that what is the length of data. Like suppose if there is a very few data, what is the size of data? That means only single digit or double digit number. That is easy, just to add all the values in a single go. Then we will use direct method, or we can do shortcut method also. Suppose if x is given 32,285, next is 32,290, next is 32,220, 32,250, like this way, and we have to find the average. Then here we should use shortcut method, because each and every data is similar. Similar means their first 3 are same. So all are near to each other. Near to each other means we will write down x 32285, 32290, 3220, 32250, and then a term called deviation d. D is equal to x minus a. And what is a? A is assumed mean. What is a? A is assumed mean. Okay, assumed mean. You can assume any value from the given values. So there are 4 values. Which value you want to assume as a? Can you tell me? We can assume anyone. Suppose I am assuming, suppose I am assuming this one. Okay, if I am assuming this one, then it will be 32,285 minus this one. So how much it will be? 285 minus 220, that is 65. 290 minus 220, that is 70, and 20 is 0, and this minus this a, 50 minus 20 is 30. And D is called deviation. What is deviation? Gap between two values is called deviation. So how much a is fixed? Suppose this is a is fixed, and how much x is more than or how much x is less than, that gap we are finding, that is called deviation. That is called deviation. Is it clear? So now we will sum up all the deviations, and sum of all the deviations will be 30, 70, 100 and 165. So here mean formula is a plus summation d upon n. A plus summation d upon n. This you have to remember. Earlier our formula was mean is equal to summation x upon n. So whatever I am writing in the box and just highlighting it, that is the main formula that you have to remember. Okay. So this is the second formula. Mean is equal to a plus summation d by n. Why we are adding this a? Because in stats there is a rule. If we subtract any value from all the values now, at the last we have to do the opposite operation. Earlier we subtracted a from each and every data. So at last we will add a so that the subtraction effect will be cancelled. And why we have done subtraction? Just to make our calculation easy. It was so difficult to find the summation here, but now it has become easy to find summation here. So here mean is equal to what is a? 32220 plus summation d is 165 upon n. N is 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so it will be 32220 plus 4, 1.25. So this will be 32261.25. Now is it clear? In individual we have done two methods. One is direct method and the other is shortcut method. Is it clear or not? Tell me, then I will proceed to the discrete series now. Okay. Nothing will be mentioned in your question that how to find average. It depends upon our mind, that which method clicks our mind, that we can adopt. Okay. Next is discrete. Next is discrete. In discrete, first of all we are going to do is direct method. In direct method we will be given x and f. Now frequency will be also given. Why? Because it is a discrete series. Now see, x and f. Suppose if it is 2, 3, 7, 5, this is coming 5 times 6, 2, 7. So what does this mean? That 2 is coming 5 times. So how many 2 are there? 5 2s are there. So total 2 summation will be 5 2s are 10. If 3 is occupying 6 places, and if we are going to add all the 3, it will be just multiplication of these two, that is 18. 7 2s are 14, 7 5s are 35, and if we add all the things, it will be summation fx. Now you just add, you can use your calculator. I have my simple calculator and not scientific. 35 plus 14 plus 18 plus 10, that is 77. You should use calculator, not your mind, because while you are using calculator now, your mind is also resting. That is also essential. Now see, what is summation f? 5, 6, 11, 2, 13 or 7, 20. Now here mean formula is summation of fx by summation f. Mean formula is the summation of fx upon summation f, because summation of fx means sum of all the observations. So here our mean will be 77 upon 20. Now 77 divided with 20 will be equal to 3.85 is our mean. Is it okay? But it is very easy to remember formula. See, in individual we have read summation x by n. See, individual and discrete. How to learn the formula? In individual, if something f is there, in individual n is there, so in discrete it will be summation f. In individual, summation x is there. See here, in individual whatever formula is having summation x, this will work in all the chapters which we will read. Here it will be summation f into x. So the quantity which is under summation must be multiplied first with f and then we have to take summation. This is the rule which we will do in discrete. Whatever we are doing in individual, whether it is average, standard deviation, dispersion, skewness, moment, kurtosis, in each and every topic, we will be just first multiplying with f and then taking summation. This is the rule in discrete, and we have to replace n with summation f. Now you see, what was mean formula over here? Mean formula was summation x by n. So according to this rule, here mean will be this, x is to be replaced with this and f is to be replaced with this. So summation fx by summation f. Isn't it easy? What was formula here in shortcut method? So a plus summation d by n. So here it will be a plus, what is under summation? D. So under summation quantity will be first multiplied with f and then taking summation and then n. So this will be summation fd upon n. So the next topic is shortcut method, which we are going to do. Shortcut method. Suppose x and f is there. If we are using the same x and f, there is no harm in that. 2375. 2375. 5627. 5627. What was summation f? 20. Now see here, in shortcut method, always we first find out deviation x minus a. Now can you suggest me that which a we should take from x? There are so many options. We can take 2, 3, 7, 5, anyone. Now you tell me. Now you tell me which value you want to take as a. Okay. So you are telling that take ma'am 7a. So our d will be 2 minus 7 minus 5, 3 minus 7 minus 4, 7 minus 7 0, 5 minus 7 is minus 2. And then we are multiplying f with d also. So it will be minus 25, minus 24, 0, minus 14. And according to formula, we have to find summation fd also. So summation fd will be how much? Minus 25, minus 24 and 14. So 24 plus 25 plus 14 is equal to 63. So this is minus 63. Summation fd is equal to. So here mean is equal to a plus summation fd upon summation f. So according to this formula, what we should write here? In place of a, we should write here 7. And what is summation fd? Minus 63 by summation f is 20. Now you do 63 divided with 20 is 3.15. So 7 minus 3.15. 7 minus 3.15 will be equal to 3.85. This is our mean. Is it okay? So this is what we have to do in discrete series. There are two methods: direct, just multiplying these two, writing here, taking summation and dividing with summation f, and in shortcut we have to find d and then fd and then summation f, dividing with and then adding a. Is it clear? Next is continuous. So should we do continuous today, or we should wait for your friend also? Okay. So we can do this continuous tomorrow. That will be our class 2. In continuous we will be doing this three methods now, and then we will do properties of mean. That is very important, properties of mean, because all these things na student are reading here in class 11th or 12th also, but properties of mean is the new thing which we are doing in college only. So in next class we will be doing the three methods in continuous series: direct, shortcut and assumed mean, and step deviation, and then properties of mean. Okay. Okay, I'm talking about that. Let's stop the recording now.